How many times have you been told to take a deep breath? We've also heard the comment that someone takes our breath away. Breath takes on a major role on Rosh Hashanah. Although we generally refer to the Jewish New Year as Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of the head of the year, the Torah refers to this holiday as Yom Tru'ah, the day of blasting, referring to the mitzvah to use our breath to sound the shofar, a ram's horn, on this special day. Interestingly, each time we blow the shofar in Shul, we afterwards recite the phrase, Hayom Harat Olam, today is the birthday of the world, referring to the Jewish tradition that humanity, Adam and Chava, were created on Rosh Hashanah. But why does the prayer book connect the shofar with the birthday of humankind? What does the use of our breath to blow a ram's horn have to do with the creation of the human race? The Yarot Vash, 18th century commentator, writes that the significance of the shofar goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden. The Torah tells us that when God created man out of the dust of the ground, he blew into his nostrils the spirit of life, and man became a living being. It was God's breath that transformed man from a lifeless form to a spiritual entity. And so on Rosh Hashanah, the anniversary of the day that God created man with his breath, we observe the one mitzvah that requires us to use our breath to create something. And in this case, it's the sound of a ram's horn. By sounding the shofar, we begin our year by mimicking God's most enduring and creative act. The shofar is therefore the ultimate reminder of our creative capacity. What do we want to create this year? How are we going to use our breath, our feet, our arms, our eyes? How are we going to direct the beautiful gifts that God has given us? The gift of our creation, the gift of life. If the worldwide pandemic has taught us anything, it is the greater appreciation for the gift of life, something we so often take for granted. What good will we do with our lives in the coming year? With the merit of valuing and being grateful for the gifts that we have and thinking about the ways that we can use them in the best possible way, that should serve as a merit for us, for our entire community, for all of Am Yisrael, to be written iktiva v'chatima tova, to be written and inscribed into the book of life for a year of good health, joy, meaning, and purpose. Shanah Tova.